chatters, how are we doing? Which one is it? Is it this one? This one. Let's turn that on. Let's see if this works. I don't think it worked last time. My alert box is broken. Nice. Okay, let me do that. Let me set this. Not this song. Can I test this real quick? There we go. I don't know why it didn't work last time. Give me a second, chat. Oh. Alert box. I need that to be... I think it's this one. And then you should be able to hear it. I don't know if I can't hear that. What the hell? Let me try this again. Nope. I think you guys can hear it, but I can't. So that's great. Oh, Bexic, thank you for subbing, my friend. You're on screen. I think I do that. Man, it's been a while since I've streamed. Sorry, chat. Just give me a hot minute to sort stuff out. You don't hear it? It is alright. I don't hear it either, so we're good. Okay. Hello, chat. Hello, Mirage. Hello, Backwards. Hello, Plum. Hello, Long Donut. Hello, AXG. Hello, Bill Ray. Hello, The Kings. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Alaz. Or Alaz. I'm going to say AL. Hello, Scooty. Hello, Amar. Hello, Barefoot Eel. Day one fan. I won't forget that. And then hello, 0KVA. Didn't sound very interested the last stream. That's because I was really tired. Like, that stream, I really don't enjoy that stream that I did. So today, we're going to be playing Grounded 2. I know, right? We're playing Grounded. Okay, it might be a bit too loud. We're playing Grounded. And we're also going to be testing out the best builds for Grounded as well. We're going to do it live. We're going to test this stuff live. We're going to do everything live. Then afterwards, once we find the best build, I'll start building a pond base or change my base location or something. I'll figure it out. What's up, Armchair? I'm also streaming at like 12 o'clock at night, so we'll see how that stream does. The game might be a bit low for some people to hear. Can we turn down that music just a little bit? If the music's too loud, too low, let me know. If the game's too loud, too low, let me know. What's up, Small Daddy? How you doing? Alright, now we want to test out the best build for Grounded 2 right now. Okay, well, we have to take out the striped slashes right now. MKS, thanks for subbing, my friend. We can't include the striped slashes right now because when you upgrade them down an elemental path, they lose their damage type. Like here you say chopping and fresh, stabbing, spicy. This is just spicy. Even though it says slashing here, I think either this is an error or this is an error. So I'm not exactly sure what to do there. I think they'll be patched tomorrow. Toebinder Scythe is pretty strong. It does chopping right now. I think that's bugged. It also is a Blade Master mutation. So it works with Blade Master. And Blade Master reduces your damage, or the enemy's damage by 10%. And you gain infinite stamina, pretty much. Yeah, I think I need the game to be a bit more louder. A bit. There we go. Oh, maybe it's a bit too loud. Your elemental damage bug. I think it's bugged. Yeah, I think it's bugged right now. Crystal Trident. It looks cool, but it's actually one of the worst tridents, or one of the worst spears in the game because of Fin Fury. I believe this increases your crit damage by like 20% or something. It's really bad. Yeah. We don't want to use the lucky hat because that increases your crit now, not your damage itself. The toenail cutlass could be strong because of the infection perk. Unsummoned Phantom King. The toenail cutlass can be strong, but you get this at the very end of the pond unless you want to use your toe biter scythe to get some pupa. The infection's also pretty good because that reduces your attack damage or the enemy's attack damage and attack speed by 10%. You can use the boomstick, but personally, in my opinion, I think the Tiki Maul's better because, like right here, you can see I'm flicking through both. They do the exact same stats. Yes, the boomstick has charged attacks and stuff, but the Tiki Maul has finale lifesteal, so you'll never die if you constantly do a 3rd-hit combo. I don't think we're going to do the Fell Feast because that's charged attacks. Rhyme Rend isn't really that strong either. That crit is like, I think it's like 20% extra critical hit damage. I need to test out this Toe Biter armor because... Oh my god, I'm hearing so much music at once. The Toe Biter armor, the set bonus, gives you 5% slashing damage stacking up to 3 times. So you deal 15% more slashing damage until you get hit. Bro, these songs are absolute garbage. Doesn't the Tickle Maul deal high charge damage? I'm not sure. Also, Travis, thank you for being a member for 27 months, my friend. Holy schmoly. I appreciate that. So this Toe Biter set could work with the slashing weapon, but the downside is we have to rock the entire armor set, and this music is pissing me off right now. The gear effects aren't really that strong. Opportunistic parry just allows you, I think it's like 25% chance or 35% chance after a block you deal extra stun damage, which really isn't that strong. And then critical opportunity just buffs the proc chance of opportunistic parry. So I don't think I'll be going with that. I also want to do like the highest damage build while also making it like, I don't want to just do, oh, the best build is going to be the full Northern Scorpion set. Like, I kind of don't want to do a full set because that's kind of boring in my opinion. The striped Scorpion armor is okay. The Venom parry is pretty good. I enjoy Venom parry. The sleek effect, dash strike window, completely useless. If you didn't know, all weapons now have a perfect window or perfect charge window like bows. The set bonus is pretty strong. On your finale hit, you get a stack of finale force, which increases your final hit by, I think it's 8%, maybe it's 6%, and this stacks up to 5 times. So this can be pretty strong, especially if you're fully stacked. I think you get like 30% extra damage on your final hit, which is strong, but it's only for finale hits. And then if we get this armor here, and then we pair it with the Tickled Toenail, the Tickled Toenail also gives you slashing damage on your final hit, and also infection, so that works if you're using anything else other than the Toenail. All good, Travis. So, sorry about not reading chat right now. I'll get to chat in a second. I'm just doing this is my thinking stage when I do best build videos. So this armor set could work really well with the Tickled Toenail because I always deal increased damage on my 3rd hit. And this one gives me, what does this do again? I think it increases my finale hits by 12%, I believe. And then depending on my attack power, it'll increase it by that. So for example, if I used the striped slashes, it does 72, so 72 on the final hit plus whatever 13%. I don't know what that would be like. I don't know, what's that, like almost 80, 90, something like that, which is strong. But for this to work, you need to perfect block a lot. You can't get hit until you get 5 stacks, and the 5 stacks only work on your final hit. So I don't think that armor set works either. You should use Black Ant Shield. It gives free damage effect with Tang. That is true. That is very true. We're not going to rock the tinfoil hat because this gives you 10% extra shock damage. And shock attacks aren't really that useful. Pinchwhackers on the finale hit. Prod Smacker. I haven't even used the Prod Smacker, to be completely honest. The Mantis armor got nerfed, so it's 12% attack speed now instead of 20%. So that's like a 8% nerf. It's still okay. The set bonus of Mantis is still pretty good for the healing, but again, I don't like doing set bonuses. I think Black Ant armor is off the table. I think Black Ant armor is just terrible now. Or for a best build anyway. Because this increases your perfect block or your crits by 1%. I mean, the crit hyper stamina is nice. The Scorpion armor, the double deal got nerfed. It's no longer 6.5. It's now 5% extra damage. So a bit of a nerf there. I'm just not sure what to go for, chat. When you get toenails for the cutlass, there's a couple of toenails in... Which location am I in? Right here, there's like a little spot. There's a toenail here. If you collect that and analyze it, you can scan for other toenails. I know there's like a cave down here somewhere that has like a few of them. If I change the date and time on my PC to get the lucky hat, will I still have the hat? If I change my date back, yes, you will. If you change your date back and then you get the hat, you will still have it. But you need to be careful because the way that this game works, for example here, Abyss early, right? Say for example, this is one of my saves, 17th of August. If I get the lucky hat on this save, and then make another save on like the current date, I'll have to scroll down into my saves because it's what, March, so it won't be up the very top. It'll be down near the bottom because the way this works is it goes off a date. So if I'm here and I set my system date back to March, my save won't be at the very top. I might have to scroll all the way down to like what, August 4th, for example. But the lucky hat's pretty trash now besides loot luck. Orc, Toebiter, Leviathan. Orc, Toebiter, Leviathan is right here on the map. So the very right corner of the bridge. He's right here. Okay. I want to rock the Northern Mask. Yes, because it's my favorite armor piece in the game. So for that we need to use a Venom weapon. But I was also thinking the striped boulders, because if I'm not using a Venom weapon, then I can use the Venom parry. So whenever I parry an attack, I proc double deal. Right? Or I could just use the Toebiter Scythe, that's always Venom. I can use Axel's Talon, which is always Venom. I could use 2 pieces of Northern Scorpion, so I get 10% extra damage. Night Stalker's Bane, this is still a very strong trinket. Smashing Jewel. I could use this with the Fell Feast. Yes, I did make a new save for this update. I think the only trinkets I would use is maybe these 3 being the best. Feasting Fangs it's alright. It's not the best. Especially for a best build. Cleaving Claw is pretty strong, because that now works with the Toebiter Scythe. That increases your crit chance by 25% when a creature's health is 25%. It can be strong, But by the time they're that low, I feel like you don't need that trinket at all for it to work. All of the candy trinkets have got the scaling attack power. They'll work really well with mage builds, but I'm not sure about normal builds. King Dozer's a lie, I'm not sure. What's up, Keaton? I'm thinking it's gonna be either one of these 3 trinkets here. What does this one do again? I'm gonna check the wiki. Let me check the wiki. When I do this, I'll play that. Trinket. What does the crown jewel do? What does it give? It's 12% extra damage. Okay. So if I use the Fell Feast, I want to see what the damage numbers are on these. Let me upgrade the Fell Feast. What's the damage on these two? They're the exact same. Okay. What's the smashing damage? 102? 102. This is elemental, this is not. But the vampiric haste. Have they got that on the wiki? Have they shown how fast this hits for? I don't think it's up yet. No. The images are on, but no. The Fell Feast does not require a lava spike, by the way. It is a Might Fang. Yes, the Toenail Sword is the most damaging weapon, sword in the game. What's the best way to defeat King Dozer? That's what we're figuring out now. We're finding the next best build. The Cutlass just increases your crit after a charged attack. I could do this. But then I will gain an extra, what? 13 damage on my finale hits. No, it's extra smashing attack, full stop. And if you break their block, you deal even more damage. So maybe this one will be better, because if you break their block, you get the attack speed. And then whenever you parry, you'll get Venom. But what other armor sets could work? No, we don't want that. Maybe we go Praying Mantis? I mean, I want to make the armor set look cool as well, you know? I want it to look nice. But I don't really want to keep it too similar to the other best builds. I could do this. Right? Where's the leggings? Or I could do this. But it looks all funky, looks whack. I think I'll do this. I'll try this one out. Okay, let's try this one. Alright. Sorry about that, chatters. I am now in the building. It's really powerful. I use it on Axel, the Picky Maul. Ogre, Toadbite, or Leviathan, just use Croakworths on him. Okay, and then also, if we... Smash also gives you more stun, and then I think it's 20% extra damage when they're stunned. And then mutations could be... Do we want to use Frenzy? Frenzy would increase our damage by a shit ton. Also, CJ, the G-Man, thanks for subbing, my friend. And Keaton, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. I don't think we need crit chance. We want Trapper Peeper. But the creatures do hit kind of strong. Okay.
We could base the whole sport on this.
Let me try this on a on the Ogre Toe Biter level. Oh, not the the Ogre Toe Biter. They're throwing the Fell Feast of Lifesteal. It only works on finale hits or charged attacks, depending on what you get. I don't think it counts as a charged attack if you throw it. How do you unlock the Orb Weaver buggy? You need to do the statue lab first. Once you do that, you can find an Orb Weaver egg and then hatch it. Get out of my way! And now, if I remember correctly, the how much damage this does? What's my damage? 122. DK, thank you for subbing, my friend. Okay, let's spawn a spider. Actually, what I can do... we'll trigger him. We gotta use dodges with this, this combo, though. I don't think I like that. I think I prefer the finale lifesteal because if you constantly smack, you'll heal. And you don't need to do charge attacks. I think that's the best bet because then you can also upgrade it down to elemental path so you can make it effective against any creature. Does the harpoon gun help with bow passive mutation? I actually have no idea. I would like to say yes. Yeah, so definitely having that with the infusion definitely buffs your bonus damage. We spawn this guy in. We can like 3-shot him, yeah, and then on the final hit we'll heal, and then with frenzy as well, we're also healing. And then we could also do a Rilk Shake against a boss, so we can't die. Right?
Hop on home.
The only bad thing is fast hitting creatures. We are going to die. 100%. Can you guys see that?
Wish I brought my skates.
You can. Okay. Oh, I've got this on. Believe me, I've had my screen capture on the entire time. No, you can't see it. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, whoopsie daisies, you've been seeing my FPS. Okay. This guy's got, let's have a look. How much is the finale lifesteal? Okay.
I'm just gonna pretend this is my mom's fun sale.
Probably not a really good example to do against ogres.
This is not my kind of weather.
Also, I don't think Spicy is effective against him right now. I believe it's sour. Chance of getting the toenail trinket, it's like a 2% or something. If I do liquid rage, that's 112. Actually, we'll take off frenzy for now. We'll see how we do with this. Already stunned.
It's winter all of a sudden.
I hate that. The new thing with the ogres is if you hit them while they're blocking, you'll instantly get their effect on you. Like, if I hit him right now, I'll get the chill effect, which is really annoying. Why has he got venom on him? Oh, parry venom. Yeah, see, just got chill because I got to hit him when he was blocking. Ow. Stunned again. Okay, that wasn't really a fair test because he resists spicy damage by like 80%. But with an 80%,
We could base the whole sport on this.
with 80% damage resist and trickle life healing, that wasn't that bad. Have I done any giveaways? No, I haven't. Lifesteal and trickle regen crazy? Yeah, no, he just doesn't die. I mean, these guys are spicy, weak to spicy. My buggy ain't doing nothing. I can one-shot him. The music on. That's Spotify. Put on Spotify. Excuse me. I might do a giveaway this stream. I'm not exactly sure. I've got a few keys left. I'm not sure. Oh, my mic audio is pretty low. Sorry about that one here. I'll turn it up just a little bit more. Okay, this guy resists spicy. Have a look and see. CJ, thank you for the 5. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you very much, CJ. I do appreciate that. Man, we're just demolishing these guys. I can't even lie. What's up, Max? Ow. How'd you hit me through him? Did they reveal the reason for not having orcs in the water? I don't think like the receivers work underwater. They made ogres around to be around 24/7. I think they did. They just removed how the nighttime function of them.
Gotta hydrate to dominate.
But that could be a bug. So am I going to build an underwater base? I'm going to be planning on doing that after I find out the quote-unquote best build. I mean, realistically, it's not even like the best build because there's so many builds in this game. Okay. Yeah, this is a decent amount of damage. And then he's stunned. He's just dead. That's pretty strong. I can't lie. We also, do we even parry his attack? So honestly, I think we should change up the armor set. Because we're not getting any bonuses from the armor set, right? The swim boost, rebind, dodge and sprint. There are a ton of keybinds that are broken right now. Beat the Ogre Toebiter Leviathan. I've already done that. Jesse Robbins, thank you for subbing, my friend.
Going it without you.
You got the mole that pings under the tackle box. There's a Tang cave in there. This build's great and all, but in water, it's terrible. So, doesn't work underwater. Missing one angry. Here are all my creature cards right now. Quickly go through them all. This one is the Orc Scorpling. If you're missing that one, you get that in raids. Yep, there we go. All done. Use Potato Beetle Helmet Sleek. It does extra smashing damage. Oh, the Infused Ooze. You get that after killing the Ogre Toebiter Leviathan. Fun fact, I believe you can steal Infused Ooze off the Toebiter Leviathan. Okay, this guy's spicy and this is spicy as well, so I don't think this is going to work really well in my favor here. So for that, let's swap over. They're also weak to... They resist smashing, right? For resisting smashing, it's not that bad. Like, honestly. And it's got extra health as well. Oh, heavy attack. Okay. That attack speed's kind of crazy. I think the attack speed's like 20... It feels like 20%. Ow, I was trying to... That's not bad. Not bad damage at all. You got so lucky that 300 tiger mosquitoes don't swarm you? That is true. I completely forgot about that. You go from the bridge mixer? Yeah, Orc Raids, mixers. Dame Shizzle. Oh, my favorite music theme. How long did it take to grind all those gold cards? Too long. Tiger Mosquito gold card. I think that's one of the very first new gold cards I got. Yeah. That's a Tiger Mosquito. That's a regular mosquito. Am I blind? Do I not have it? Chat's probably saying it's right there. I can't see it. Why? Wait. Oh, wait. They haven't updated the model. Okay, never mind. That is a Tiger Mosquito. That's a regular one. I've killed 120 of them. Jesus Christ. Hey, buddy.
You're good at pissing
Corey,
me off.
thanks for subbing, my friend. Welcome in. Is my game audio low or like stream low, or is it is your YouTube volume just low? What build am I using? I'm testing out for a best build right now. I really, like, I'm just testing out a bunch of stuff. The number of bugs killed... Oh, it's bugged out. Okay, so I've only killed 60? Alright, fair enough. I wonder if that works for mutations as well. Yeah, that's just insane. Five by five? What? Do you have any hopes or anything you would like to see for the future of Grounded? No reskin buggies. That's one thing I wish they wouldn't do. I tested the Prod Smacker, I haven't. Get free healing off this guy, I think. Does it work on my third hit there? No. There we go. Okay, smashing. Someone said potato beetle armor is apparently good. I would never have guessed the day where potato beetle armor would be considered good. I think this armor set's terrible.
I feel invincible.
If people see this and think it's the best build, they're gonna be... I think I'm trolling them for sure. 100% I'm trolling here. Tank purification sucks. What's final mash? And defense. Final mash. Leo, thanks for subbing, my friend. The final hit in a 3-hit combo deals bonus smashing. By how much? By how much? That is the question. Potato beetle armor. I deal 3 extra damage. Fuck no. I ain't using that. Oh damn. This armor might be good, you know. Parry shock. Oh, it's shock, right? It's only shock. Yeah, it's 3 extra smashing damage per piece. So literally, my fist deals 1 damage less if I'd have the full armor set on. And that's only on finale hits. Deal extra smashing damage to foes when you break their block.
More fuel for the bug smashing machine.
I think this would be really strong with the boomstick. Right, because the boomstick, they take extra smashing damage after breaking their guard. Right, but that's only sizzle. Or only spicy. Venom? These deal smashing damage. Smashing damage. What's that? 60? That's what? I do an extra 5 damage every hit. So it's 65. Venom parry. So whenever I parry, I deal 5% more damage. And then with the Weaver armor, I deal extra charge attack damage. So when they're frozen, they take 50% more damage. If they're venomed, and if I break their block, I deal more smashing damage towards them. This might be it here. I might be onto something. Dad bod armor? I know. What's the best build I've found so far? I'm currently looking. Unless... What if I do... This looks cool. You know, this might be the armor set here. I mean, it can be any... It can be northern chest plate or striped helmet. It just depends. It just doesn't really matter what you put in. See, with the striped slashes, this would be really strong, but they don't have a damage type right now, so I'm not going to do that. That's 76. 60. Look at Acorn armor. No. Acorn armor gives you increased health. That's about it. Prod Smacker is gas. Einhide, thanks for subbing, my friend. Tell me the Prod Smacker is good. Favorite base locations right here in this little pond in the ceremony area. This does 103 damage. So it's slightly more than the The prod sm Oh, I'm gonna test on this guy. Test subject. But how much does that do? Weapons, prod smacker. Have you been updated? It has been. So it does 138 damage on the final hit. Or is this page still for grounded 1? No, that's still that's grounded 1 still. Never mind. I still think we rock with these ones. So we deal extra damage when we parry. We always do extra damage because of the crown jewel, and then whenever they're frozen, we deal extra damage with the dual dasher and Wooly Bully. Icebreakers are dual wield weapons. That's crazy good damage. I gotta test it then. I think we go for this. Shocking that rogue is the best build once again, am I right? And then with Little Fist, you do extra, you generate more stacks. Even though it got nerfed. Little Fist did get nerfed. And then this armor set. Because this can still work really well with hammers. And then if you want to use this, you deal extra damage with charge attacks, you'd use the Fell Feast. Philip, or Philippe, thank you for subbing, my friend. But then if you want to use the Cutlass... Oh no, that's not a dual that's a dual, that's not dual wielding. Oh, sorry, dual weapons, that's dual two-handed. Full snail armor, striped slashes, and volatile capacitors, very nice. Gunk Pond, the 8th site, is bugged out right now. Tried out almost 3-shot a cricket while it was level 3. Frosted Flake went. They'll never will. They never will. The 8th location, I think it's bugged. I can't lie. Yeah, it's bugged out. Okay. And if I want to use the Cutlass, then I gotta rock a shield with the Cutlass. Koi shield, Leon, thanks for subbing, my friend. Lucky Hat sucks. Yeah, Lucky Hat's been gutted. Lucky Hat is terrible now. I think we go with this. Parry to get the extra damage. Or maybe we remove the Northern Mask. I'm not sure. Because honestly, if we really wanted the most amount of damage, we would go Eye Patch. Because the Eye Patch gives you 10% extra damage. No matter what. Hello, buddy. Okay, parried, so we got the extra damage going. Okay. Okay, to be fair, that wolf spider was resistant to fresh and smashing, so the way we killed him pretty fast is not bad. No, we just destroyed half my shit. Pinchbacker got insanely nerfed. The Pinchbacker's been dead since Garden update. I can't even lie. In my opinion. The mission of 3 charge attacks underwater is bugged. Is it? I gotta check. These armor pieces is Scorpion, Weaver, and Bark Scorpion. Oh. Thought I crashed. 57 out of 70. What have I not done? Oh. Hill question mark? What? Hill. Craft. Survival. Try Northern Mask, Wolf. The Wolf Spider just does Venom on charged attack. I don't like the Wolf Spider armor. It's pretty bad, in my opinion. Tent hiding for 10 jewels. What? Is this like... Are you sending me money? Like, I don't know what this stuff is. YouTube hasn't told me what this jewel...
Ready to break up a sweat.
I noticed in my last stream, people are sending me, like, coins and other stuff. I'm just like, what? Like, Pancake Master, thank you for the goat. What is that? Can someone tell me what that is? What are the jewels? Like, YouTube hasn't told me what they are, but I appreciate the jewels, even though I don't know what it is. And Tracker does smashing damage, so does the Prod Smacker. Isn't it like bits on Twitch? Oh, it's like bits. Oh, well, I appreciate the jewels then. Hey, can this stranger raid me, please? Test on this ladybug real quick. Nice. Epic. I'll spare some change. Go critical hit build. Focus on critical hits. Yeah, I should have said my lady before I engaged in combat. Cade would not be proud. Ismail, thanks for subbing, my friend. Pinball. Their currency to send gifts, right. So what if I go Prod Smacker? And it's... Shut up, stranger. I am talking to chat. And then I go Tinfoil Hat. Because that increases my shock damage by 10%. But how much damage does the shock AoE do? Shockwave perk. Has this been updated yet? No, this isn't even on the wiki. Chillax, do your job. And Zay, thanks for subbing. Entrance range outposts? No, there is none right now. Yeah, the greenhouse mixer is bugged. Unless I just do the full... What's the full snail armor do again? Perfect blocks give a 3% chance for the next perfect block to unleash a powerful surge that deals 60 shock damage and 15 stun. And then it continuously stacks by 3% until it happens. Is there an infinite aphid farm for the trinket? No. Did you know if you could upgrade a Tobio scythe down an elemental path like Spicy and cut down grass? Yes, if you upgrade down any elemental path, it has chopping. Similar, I think it's the same code as the Mantis scythe from the first game. Yeah, the eye patch makes you deal 10% more damage. But I don't want to use the eye patch because I know a lot of people will not enjoy that. I think we go for this. I really think we go for this. I hate how my left arm's always dead though. That's really annoying.
It's like the book Holo Bebop course in August.
Hmm. What's the best rogue armor set? We're figuring that out right now. The eye patch does... The eye patch is really strong, but only if you know how to perfect block. The eye patch gives you 10% extra damage, but I think you take 15% increased damage. So realistically, it's better than any armor set, just based off the pure whatchamacallits damage. That can be an alternative, 100%, but then you need to change up the entire build. And what? What buff and glands up there?
Let's find something to wet try and catch me.
What you do... What you have to scan to unlock the site, you need to scan the venom. The toe biter venom. Did you know the set bonus works with the toe biter scythe? It does, because it is slashing damage, right? So you get 15% extra slashing damage with the toe biter scythe every hit. The single piece of toe biter armor, it increases your stun on your next hit, which is pretty lame. Harpoon bolts, I think you need to scan sunken bones. You're welcome. If you never want to die, you can use cockroach armor. B, just die, my friend. Hey. Okay, so I know this build isn't going to work really well against scorpions because I know they are resistant to spicy. I can take this woozy damage, that's fine. We can do a 15% charge attack. It does a crazy amount of damage though, but I didn't even parry him, so I didn't even get any bonus from my other pieces of armor. There's an ogre northern scorpion. Okay, we'll test the build out on him.
That's what I wanted.
She's testing us, chat. Yeah, sit there. Good boy. Ow. Can I parry you to get the venom on you at least? Or not? Why do they give bugs guns? I don't know why. They just felt like it. Petals falling from the sky.
Scoping out the competition.
Where'd he go? Oh. He moved back. Oh, he's down there. Why is he down there for? What infusion are you, sour? That's perfect. This build's gonna work really well against you, I think. Oh, I know, it's spicy. That's you're weak against, not fresh. You're also resistant to fresh damage overall, so... Man, this shit sucks. Alright. Yeah, see, now, cause this just does flat, spicy damage. Obviously, it's just gonna destroy him. You didn't know if you do a charge attack while he does that attack, it stuns him completely. I don't know. The full toe biter armor set. Hmm. I just don't know. How much does an elemental plus damage trinket increase? It used to be a flat 15, but now, let me double check. It now deals... Not updated. I believe it's 12%. It increases your damage by 12%. Welcome back, buddy. And you're dead. See, that's strong. Like, that's a very strong build. I didn't even parry him once. I don't think we used the Weaver. I like these two. These two work nicely.
All suited up and ready to
But do
go.
we just go with Mantis then? Oh, that's cool, that animation. Because then if you wanted to use smashing weapons, you use the Crown Jewel. If you want to use swords, you use Tickle Toenail. And if you want to use literally anything else, you go Night Stalker's Bane. Well, that's boring because I've just changed out one piece of the armor set.
Better than most protein shakes, actually.
Should I be running all of the new tier 4 weapons? I mean, they deal the most damage in the game. I have not fought those at this update. No, I haven't. I don't like the look of Earwig. The Scythe works with Blade Master. What other armor set would work well? Like the Mantis, right? Like, that's just a no-brainer. But then why would I use the Striped Greaves when I can just use the Northern Greaves for extra damage instead of having that parry? Because if I have that Venom Trinket on, or a Scythe, for that matter. What's Dozer weak to, by the way? Can I scroll down, please? Dozer, slashing, and spicy. So no slashing weapon against him. I mean, we can try the Prod Smacker out on him. Or maybe we use the Fell Feast. How good would the new Mint Staff be? It's definitely an upgrade from the normal Mint Staff, but not by much. I haven't made the Volatile Capacitor. Didn't get nerfed as well? You deal 13% extra shock damage, and then Haywire just doesn't work. This looks kind of cool. Kind of snazzy, but the parry shock. I mean, that's not bad. How much shock damage do you deal on a parry? You inflict 8 shock damage. 8 shock damage ain't bad. Why don't you just use the eye patch? Because I want this build to be used for everyone. Okay, what if I do this? What does Earwig armor do again? I gotta remember. Earwig armor. Perfect blocks have a 50% chance to increase the charge timer by 70%. I don't get so many tier 1 upgrading stones. I just haven't upgraded any weapons on this world. And I just never liked the Earwig though, because you have to perfect block, and then you're forced to do a perfect charge, or it doesn't work. I don't know, chat. I don't know.
All suited up and ready to go.
What if I just do this? What if I change it out for the leggings? No, that looks... You know what? This is the best. This is the best build right here. This is it. I'm joking. It's definitely not. Let's fight Dozer though. Let's give him a go. Goopy Gobbler. Wait, actually. If I bring these down fresh, no, we'll forget that. Scratch that. Scratch it. I don't have any venom. The striped grease, whenever you parry, you get venom.
Gotta hydrate to dominate.
Come on, buddy.
This bug's a natural athlete.
What even counts as a perfect charge?
Tear 'em up.
So a perfect charge is whenever you see the sparks, you instantly do the attack. So if I, like, I don't know if you can hear it. If I just do a charge attack here. I'll mute my music. You don't hear anything, right? But when you have a perfect charge, you'll hear a swoosh. You hear that swoosh? That's a perfect charge. And you release it pretty much immediately after you see the sparks. The X2, I was thinking about that because that's a great Venom build. Because that's what I've originally been playing with. Is two-piece Scorpion, one-piece striped Scorpion, and it works. It's strong, but I feel like it's boring because again, every best build so far has been Venom, always been Venom, and it's always been Rogue. Look, Fidget, you are not a bug, a beetle, my guy. The update is great. The update's great. Can't wait until 1.0. Honestly, there has been no, like, in my opinion, really strong armor sets added since Axel.
Shield is nothing for team use.
The Mantis armor is completely broken. Extra attack speed, and then with the set bonus you get healing on top of that. That is crazy work. No armor set has ever come that close to being that strong. Like, I don't think there's any armor sets. Maybe Black Ant, but even then, like, there has been no armor set that has been extremely, like, I must use this or must have a piece of this. Okay.
Hop
Hey,
on
Tickler,
in.
get your ass over here, boy.
Whoa! Over here.
The devs have already nerfed the armor set though. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, that's why they changed the boss health bars. I don't know why they did that. Okay, Parry get the extra damage. How fast can we stun him? That's the real question. I hate these new health bars, by the way. Hey, stun. How much does a stun charge do?
Elite to
Oh, you can now block that without getting knocked back. I don't like it.
We're the enemy. A big hunk of blizzard.
I've actually never heard these voice lines.
Gonna get excruciatingly spicy in here.
Hmm. It's actually so good that you don't get knocked back anymore. Have they buffed Dozer at all? I feel like he's more tanky now. Yeah, I thought I was out of that range. Did they buff Dozer? They might have. Okay. So, I don't know. Wish they paid more attention to fighter and mages. I think they need to pay more attention to mages and ranger, to be honest. Okay, I don't like this trinket with that. Cranial Cutlass. Venom. Let's try this out. You know what? Let's try it. Let's honestly try it. And then... And then we do, what do we do? What do we do? Do we do a shield? What shield do we do? Probably Black Air Shield, right, for the Tang. Which increases their damage taken even further. How much Chrysalis leather have I got? I've got 3. Isn't Ranger best DPS? I want to say yes, but also no. Man, this like cozy song gets really annoying after a while, I can't even lie. Okay, so we got Tang, so it reduces their build up. Okay. That's a toe biter. What are these two here? I've like do they spawn now? Are these meant to be butterflies? Those are wasps. That's the bombardier beetle or the rust beetle. Earwigs, cricket, scorpion. I guess those are butterflies. Butterfly, toe biter, wolfie. They're earwigs underground? Interesting. Okay, we got the venom damage going. Miss that parry because he's got infection, which slows his attack speed down, which I'm not used to.
Let's find something. We could base the whole sport on this.
I mean, I could just use a scythe, right? And then instead of the Axel Venom, we do the tickled toenail. That's pretty strong. Mason, thanks for subbing, my friend. And today I missed your notification, but thanks for subbing as well. Thank you. We want to use... No. Ow.
I'm just gonna pretend this is my mom's fun sale.
We want to use the Tiki Maul for this one. Get out of here, Tick. With the butterfly trinket and cutlass, you think it could boost slow-mo? The butterfly trinket? Mason, thanks for subbing, my friend. My audio's a bit low. Is my audio low, or is your YouTube live stream audio all the way down? How do you use the orc beacon in the best spot for it? Best spot for the orc beacon. I'm not exactly sure about that location just yet. They're weak to slashing and fresh. I don't know. I feel like this build is just really good. Like this armor set combo. I just feel like this is so good, but I just feel like it's so lame. Because it's just Venom. We could honestly just go back to the OG armor set. And just go with this. Because honestly, this still might be the best build. You get the extra attack speed. Venom reduction's pretty good for anything. You don't even need the parry Venom if you're using the toe biter scythe, because that does chill and Venom. Let's try it on Axel. Still less boring than full Mantis? I guess so. That was a bit loud. Oh, this is angelic. Where's Dozer? Not Dozer, Axel. I mean, who cares about Axel, right? No one kills Axel these days. Okay. You like running full toe biter? Yeah, Mantis is just really strong. Like, if Mantis armor didn't have that set bonus, I guarantee you so many people will not use the armor set. Because the set bonus is just ridiculous. You can go away. You can go away. Look at the Weaver Hood. The Weaver Hood does increase your charge attack. I think this is it. Like we just go back to basic. So we get 10% extra damage on every single hit. Because the second you hit something, you get Venom. And then you have a chance to get a crit. Right? But also, you get Blade Master. So using this reduces your enemy's attack damage by 10%. And then you're never going to run out of stamina. And then you can use the Tickle Toenail for the final infection. So on your third hit, you deal... what is it like? You'll do 9 extra damage and put infection on. So they deal 20% less damage and 10% less attack speed. I think this is it, folks. I think this is it. Well, that's not the new trinket. Also, for those wondering, I did try the frozen droplet with the butterfly armor. It doesn't work. It's kind of mid. Why is everything down spicy? I'm gonna make a second scythe and make that down spicy. Because this scythe, really good for the garden. Right here. This is a garden scythe. And then you do spicy. I mean, I don't know. So the one downside to this build, if you use the toe biter scythe, you're not going to be very effective against scorpions. So to combat that, we can bring the Axle Trinket along. And then we can use the Tiki Maul, and we can just swap that out to the Venom. So now we do Venom on hit for the scorpions. Right. Like, I want the build to be fun. I want the build to be unique, but it's not really unique. We already have this build. Also, it's tier 4, so you're getting the most damage possible. Oh, Biter Scythe. And honestly, it's relatively cheap to craft. To be completely honest. I just hate having multiple weapons of the same element. Fuck it, we go sour as well. Yeah, I like, if I really want to make the perfect build, I will go with the eye patch. I love my scorpion mask way too much. And now has more damage, but the only reason why we're going with the scythe is because of the chilling venom, which means we don't need to rock the Axle Venom trinket. If we're using a different weapon, then we use the Axle trinket. And we can just use literally anything else. So we benefit with the venom on this. Yeah, so that's 10%. Or if I can go eye patch, that's 15%. But no. Alright, Axel. I don't have a thing cooked up for you. Nice. Okay, while we wait for that... I don't think we need any weak point stuff.
One
Dun,
of
dun, dun,
them
dun. I wish the icicles were better. That was such a cool looking weapon. I mean, the icicles can work with this build as well. Literally, if you want to use the icicles, chuck on the axle trinket and you're done. Icicles go right here. Perfect. If you want to rock the icebreakers, there you go. Done. If you want to rock the crystal trident, done. Like, I think this setup right here works with any weapon besides Ranger. I think this can work with staves too. That depends.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
That's the stuff. Axle trinket's so hard to get. I think the axle trinket's like, I guess it is kind of difficult. Where's the spot at? There it is. These boots are the Northern Scorpion boots. Alright, come on, game. Axel is going to be the Broodmother from Grounded 1. I know that 100%. OB, thanks for subbing, my friend. Can you upgrade the toenail down an elemental path? Yes. Yes, you can. My toenail scimitar or cutlass is down sour. Weaver and double Northern would be pretty good. That's pretty good if you're going for a charge attack build, but if you're going for a charge attack build, just do all Weaver. Actually, let me check. What's my... I'm gonna check my most recent best build. What did I rock? Oh, Sidinki's live. I better watch that. I think I used One Piece Mantis, Scorpion, and then Black Ant, right? Yeah. And then I used the Axel's Trinket. So realistically, we changed the armor set. Of the chest piece. And what was the previous best build from that? We're going back to basic, right? That's the best Axel build. Did I ever do a best build? I don't think I did. I did best mage, best rogue. That was before Garden and Axel. I actually didn't make a best build. The best Axel build was the last time I made a best build. Interesting stuff. Did they debuff Doze's hammer? What do you mean by debuff? I don't think they did. They buffed Doze's armor set, so you now deal 20% extra damage to sizzling creatures.
Hey, this bug's a natural actor.
And just to test the power of this build, I'm not going to use any mutations. Eye patch and 2 mantis? No, you don't want to rock any more than 1 mantis. This grass is so loud. So if you're not rocking the entire mantis armor set, only have 1 piece mantis. Because you don't get 40% extra damage. Or bonus damage. Oh, attack speed, sorry. With 2 pieces. Make a ranged shock build, like B armor, shock trinket, discord bow. This build's broken. I just 2-shot a tier 1 orc creature. Oh, poor guy. I would rock. Oh, that guy's got curb stomped. I would rock an eye patch and then 2-piece. An eye patch, mantis, Northern Scorpion. Chuck those 3 together. It's crazy to think, chat, that we're a year into Grounded 2, and the armor sets introduced from the very first update, I'm going to include Axel as well, are still the best armor sets in the entire game, even with their nerfs. Like, that is just crazy, is that not? I don't think... No, mage builds haven't been gutted. Mage builds are still pretty strong, but they have removed the tech of doing constant charge attacks.
Take a break. You earned it.
Okay, let's take off every single mutation. Besides passive, because I can't touch them. Let's have a go. Watch out, buddy. I hate this health bar. He looks so weak. The attack speed's so slow. Oh my god, I'm just getting constant crits.
Let's run up the score.
See, okay. That's so weird that that's his phase transition. Yeah, the Venom is just like Night Stalker's Bane. It's just you don't get increased Venom damage. They nerf everything, which makes sense, which is fun. And for Ground 1, I'm reading that way too fast. Yeah, the Mint Mace was pretty busted. Ow. Why am I always getting a crit off him, by the way? Oh, wait, no, that's my Blade Master, you idiot. Oh my god. I'm like, why am I getting a crit every single time? But it's not. And I can change it to woe. Have a gander at that. Okay, you just can't see his venom or his hair attack. The bad thing about this is I don't think this does enough stun to stun him quite easily. There we go. Instant stamina refresh. Why they changed the health bars? I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. Thank you, Axel, for doing that. Do they nerf Axel armor? What are these hidden changes that I don't know about? Okay, he's getting venomed up. Bow build with volatile capacitor and B armor. But why? Axel armor buggy crit went down from 25 to 10. Are we for real? I would have nerfed the ambush damage, to be completely honest. And the venom. Why are they nerfing the buggy crit? Unless maybe with the potato beetle buggy with the laser cannon that does something different? I don't know. Why'd they do that? That guy's 1 health.
He's healing.
Oh, Hoops, how'd you know? What are the best daggers? I would say the best daggers would be... Maybe icicles, but they're sickles and not daggers, so... The wolf spider daggers, 'cause there's only 2 daggers in the game right now. Axel, I'm giving you an absolute meal right here, my friend. There we go. Coming up for round 2, are we, buddy? How'd you miss that? best armor in the game after the update? I think it's 2-piece Scorpion, 1-piece Mantis. To be completely honest with you. Ay, ay, ay. And you don't run out of stamina? Ow. Clover armor? Could you imagine? Ow. I knew that would hit me too. Let's run up the score. If I can hit his crit spot because it's bugged again. I can't hit it. Oh, thank you, Travis. I was wondering why he wasn't, all fairy. Also, JEQ, thanks for subbing, my friend. I haven't seen Fuzzy Axel in months. Oh, I've missed you. You just never run out of stamina. Ever. Wasp set is very bad for range. Yeah, nice one, bro. Okay, this build isn't really that good against Axel, to be completely honest. Wait, I didn't have any mutations on. So, let me try with mutations this time.
See ya.
I'll see if that makes a difference. And buffing myself up too. Have they fixed Blazing Belcher yet? Also, that was one mode. Let's go to medium. Oh, so he's. Oh, I have to always open photo mode, right? There comes the venom. Stunned in a spot where I can't get your crit. Oh no, I can. I think it's alright. Maybe I think they've shadow buffed him somehow. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've seen majority of the hidden changes that Apex has posted.
Ready to roll. 8 left. This bug's a natural athlete.
Try max damage build with Scythe, Prod Smasher. Someone said try the bee trinket or something? The bee armor with the volatile capacitor? I think they're trolling for sure. Go back to... Oh, nice. None of my autosaves worked. Okay. Fair enough. What do you think needs buffed and needs nerfed? What should get buffed? What should get nerfed? I feel like we should nerf or remove the set bonus of Mantis armor. Because healing doesn't make sense,
Bit overeager
to be completely honest. Honestly, I feel like if they wanted to rework Mantis, the armor set, I would do so as in like your two-handed slashing damage is increased. Because the Mantis armor works with the Mantis scythe. Maybe even the set bonus would be gain increased crit chance with two-handed weapons. And it increase it by like 5%. And then they can make a brand new armor set that gives you the healing on a crit. Like a boss. Like a future boss. Like tier 4, tier 5. Give them that healing instead. Sorry, my friend. Like the boss that's going to be coming in the next update will most likely be the Dragonfly. Give it to him. Give the Dragonfly crits, give you healing. And because Dragonflies are really good ambush predators, right? Maybe instead of crits give you healing, it's ambush attacks give you healing. I mean, I don't know if it's a Dragonfly. It just said community. We dead ass. I'm on war mode. Boom, thanks for the sub, my friend. Welcome in. Time to renovate, chat. Time to renovate this place. I don't like this house anyway. You don't see nothing about no Dragonfly? It's marked out. And it says community wants, right? Like, what the like, man. I gotta report that bug. Damn, I gotta go so far back. Oh, darn it. Please stop. Wanted a lovely Broodmother Club, green hat, and the 20% damage and pet. I know. I miss it too. I miss it every day.
That'd be handy charging into the paint.
They can't add Dragonfly or any flying buggies. They add it, just don't do any transfers until a Dragonfly buggy. Well, there's not guaranteed a Dragonfly buggy.
Shoot! Too much, too fast.
The spider's a damn bulldozer. It's because of this new mutation. Charging spider. It increases extra damage. Now on woe mode, if you have that maxed out, if you run into your base, you will destroy it. Also, Owen, thank you for the goat trophy for 1,000 jewels. I don't know how expensive that is. Hopefully it's not too much. Hopefully it's like not even $5. But thank you for the 1,000 jewels, my friend. Cricket buggy would be sick. Man, just... I'm a rant, but just anything but the potato beetle buggy. No one gives a shit about the lady buggy, and if you do, I'm sorry if I offended you, but honestly, the most useless buggy in the game right now is the lady buggy. Like, yeah, you can stun flying creatures, but the water cannon just does such little damage, right? Every creature and every boss is resistant to water. Like, give the ladybuggy Tang attack. Let it soak up some Tang. Give it some Tang. You know, like, it's cute, but it's just boring. Or heck, even give the ladybuggy the scrapped idea of bulldozing like it's a tiller. Pretty good at knocking down berries. I mean, that's one use it has. Right? I genuinely, I don't think I've ever used my ladybuggy in any fight. Ever. Like, outside of maybe it being a tank. But that's it. Okay. Yeah, I think we found the build, chat. Any of the scythes. Tickle more if you're fighting any scorpion. But I like my icebreakers, so I'm gonna chuck my icebreakers. Actually, no, I need sour. Arrow, thank you for subbing, my friend. Actually, what if I do these down sour? What if I do these bad boys down the sour path? Or maybe I do an Axel's Talon down sour, because I don't have a Talon. Let's do that. Where's the Pinchwhacker Cave? It is... Should be right here. It's next to this soda, this little can. I think it's right here. It's right there, somewhere around here. Fresh Stripe Slash is better than Icicles? No. Because the Icicles give you chill attack, and also when you perfect parry, you get a buff that increases your next hit by 25%. What's up, Lynx? I don't need you anymore. Bye-bye. Tickle Toenail, go away. The Stranger Cutlass is like a normal Cutlass, but the level 4 perk increases your charged attack slash. It increases you, like, your charged attack slash critical hit chance by 5%. The Toebiter Buggy, I love it. The Toebiter Buggy is great.
You earned it.
Such a funny little fella. Where do you go? Sorry, I think someone said what will the potato beetle buggy even do? It'll be like the orc potato beetle. It'll have a laser on its back. And you can use that laser to do things.
Let's go find a
Do you see
door to
Para's best loadout video? I think he had the boomstick, Axel's Talon, down sour.
Too much, too fast.
What else did he do? Did he have the... He had 3 different weapons you should do. A whole 5%. Indeed, but that's pretty strong. Because the charge time is like one second or something. You named it James Pond. Is this Fraggy? In the flesh? The Cutlass has 1 more crit. I believe they both have a base crit chance of 6%. I think. Or is it 7? Have a look. The normal Cutlass has a base crit chance of 5%, and the Cutlass has a base crit chance of 6%. So, with the Cutlass, the Stranger variant, you'll have... What is it? You'll have 11.5% crit chance with Coup de Grace. So 1 out of 10 heavy attacks will be a crit. I honestly think the Mantis Vest double Northern Scorpion and Axle Trinket still the best build. Still the best build. Toby 1 Kenobi. Yeah, sour stabbing, spicy smashing, fresh slashing. I'm very upset with the Into the Abyss update. Feels exactly like Ground 1 Pond besides the toe biters. Yeah,
I'm fine.
the pond for Grounded 1 and Grounded 2 are just meant to be explored. They're not meant to be places where you can always go back to and fight a certain creature. You're meant to explore here, and that's it. Once you've explored it, you're done. Is the cricket trinket still good? I think the cricket trinket got gutted when it got nerfed in the PTB. Like, it's good and all, but yeah. Underwater base building sucks. I haven't built a base underwater yet, but why aren't pumpkin walls down here? I don't know. It's sad that the Towbite buggy is not that huge. Well, they can't make it massive. You know.
Sorry, don't have time to talk right now. Actually waiting for an important call.
Yeah, right, mate. Why do you only stream at 2 AM? It's because I'm trying to stream for my international audience who's not Australian. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Oh, also, I will show you guys what happens if you jump into the abyss. He's been waiting for an important call for 30 days. Actually, also, I don't go to bed till about 3 in the morning anyway, my time, so... I'll show you guys a little trick. The funny thing about the abyss is... Did this save properly? Yes. If you don't have the full set equipped and you use cheats to go down to the abyss, you instantly die. I find that very interesting. You instantly die. Spoilers? You'll be back later? Okay, all good. I don't even know why I'm down here for. I want some raw science, to be completely honest with you. I'm international audience. What's the best element for Trident? Spicy. Also, guys, look at this. Why there's... Oh. Okay. Why are there spicy arrows there? When you can't even use them underwater. Come on, man. Oh, also, another trick that someone taught me. When you're in the abyss... I'm gonna turn off music. If you spam the sprint key... Some of you might already know this, but if you spam the sprint key... You just get pushed down. Let's see if I can spam it. Like... Oh, the researchers were smart. I know, right? I don't know if it works on the floor. No, it only works on... above. Like, if you just spam the sprint key, it lowers you faster. No, Cryptogra is only in tier 1 right now. Trying to b-hop with it. It's tough because I need to, like, spam it. Like, you can b-hop with it and do that. Why don't you ride a buggy in the abyss? I feel like that ruins the experience. Spam the button. No, it doesn't work. Raw science. For those who don't know, the raw science in the abyss respawns. But you need to find where it is first. And usually you know where it is by hearing the little whooshing sound. Also, I believe... What's the point of these new milk molars can't upgrade? Because I believe the new yoking press... The new yoking press is going to require molars for something. And yes, it does sparkle. It sparkles pink. But only during the day, that's interesting. Where are you? You down here? Here you are. He's not saying raw like as in he's screaming. He's saying raw like it's raw meat. Ian, thanks for subbing, my friend. How do I get out of here? Oh. Found it. The yoking press is a new item that's added, going to be added in the fall update. Is it fall? In the October update. It's coming out in October. No, the Ogre Tobiter Leviathan can only be killed once. No, that's the yoking anvil, or the yoking station. That's different from the yoking press. Maybe the yoking press may be a way to, I don't know, maybe get better globs. Maybe that's how you upgrade your mighty globs, or give your, maybe the yoking press is like, what if, like this would completely break the game, by the way. But if the yoking press could swap stats, so for example, this Axel's Talon, I could, would you be able to swap or add? Maybe add an effect onto it. Like this Axel's Talon, I can add Venom attack and Chilling Venom. So this will have Venom and Chilling on it. But, wait, what am I even saying? Okay, here we go. I chuck the Icebreakers into the yoking press, and I want to infuse it with Venom. So I can use this Tobiter Scythe, break it, and get this effect on here as well. So it does Chill, Woolly Bully, and Chilling Venom. That would be insane. It won't happen, but that would be crazy. That's what I wrote. I have over 30k raw science. It's a joke. Raw. I get it. I get it. Our best weapon. Tobiter Scythe. Woolly Whoppers. Or Icebreakers. Striped Slashes. How you do stuff with the Omni tool so fast? So it's a bug. So if I hold it, it's slow, right? But if I release it, or go to a different Eelgrass, it's just faster. I don't know why. Well, they patched it. So if I do this, stop it, then it's fast. Maybe it's like the buff and barrel, but for weapons and armor. That'd be interesting. My grub armor to level 10. Oh boy. Am I going to make another tier weapon video? I think I'm gonna wait till the fall update. Or the October update. Because I've already recently done one. And this update only adds one... How many weapons does this update add? Like 5? And then 3 stranger variants? So there's really nothing to be... There's really not a whole lot. Hello, Croc. If you have any idea where to find a regular Tobiter Leviathan, I will show you where you can find one, my friend. Go ahead and find it, shall we? Also, these guys can be venomed with the Axel Trinket, if I get lucky enough. There we go, we saw a bit of the Axel Venom there. Does this guy want to get some Venom? Oh, you saw it at the very end there. On jockey meat, thank you.
Better than most protein shakes, actually.
Did you notice the outline on the map? What outline? Oh, they did too. Like this here? What a waste of space. Grounded 2 DLC is over here. What's the quickest way to get raw science? Well, you're looking at it right now, my friend. You want to just farm raw science in the abyss. You can either do this, collect 10 of these, or you can do one mixer. Because mixers give you 1,000 on repeat, or you can just farm 10 of these and you got it. Whee! Okay, where's this Leviathan at? He's down... I think he's... Is he here or is he here? I don't remember. Let me find out. Yeah, so I'll be making a best build video once they bring out the patch this week. Because no doubt they're gonna buff stuff and nerf stuff. I don't want to make a best build video and it's gonna be outdated within a day. I haven't even completed the garden mixer. I just have never had any interest with the mixers. I don't find them interesting at all. Clover Armor 90 resist and 50% crit. Imagine if they do an April Fool's thing where the Clover Armor gets a secret buff. I think that'd be pretty cool. Ow! In the pit next to the baseball cap. I remember it's in a pit, but I just don't remember exactly where. In the pit next to the baseball cap? Where's the baseball cap? The hell's that? Mod game. Where's the oh, here it is. He's down in here. He's right here. You guys would have no idea how long I spent in this abyss biome trying to find the cutlass weapon. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I've been in this abyss for like a whole day straight, a whole 24 hours. Yes, I've already found Sticky Fingers. Trust me, when I had this game for a week before everyone else, I was searching every nook and cranny. And then I found out that the stranger weapon isn't even in the damn biome. And it's only the Sticky Fingers. Whee! There definitely should be more small fish in the pond. Minnows. That'd be interesting. But I get it's a video game. It's gonna be hard to... How'd that hit me? Hard to introduce everything. The cutlass is very well hidden. There was the very last thing I found. What happens if you hack the 3 antennas in the garden? You can then do the mixer. Is there 3 in the garden? I thought there was 4. 1, 2... Oh, there was 3. My bad. Oh. I was close. Their team is much larger than it was with the first game. I think the first game they had like 10 people working on it, and now it's like 60. Yes, the Omnient workers, the dead Omnient workers did get refreshed in the Dozer update. You mean the new ones? If you complete all of them, then you can do the mixer, yeah. Can I get this jump? Maybe, just any day of the week. Bad game design. Oh, I hate this game. Where am I going? I'm going the complete wrong way. How are there tadpoles down here, by the way? Don't make sense. Don't make sense. There's 4?
Why does science
There's a few more trinkets that work with the, with bows. The candy trinkets work with it. The Axel Venom trinket works with it. The bow trinkets obviously work with bows. The Roach Rage trinket works with bows. What else would work with bows? I don't remember. Surprised they didn't add leeches? I know, right? I thought they would have added leeches for sure. Yeah, I've gained 2,000, oh wait, 3,000 raw science. But also, the Abyss is, like, to be completely honest, a very boring biome. Like, once you've been in here once, you're like, oh, that's it. Because you think about it, right? The Abyss, you think, oh, it's gonna be a big scary creature. The only creature that's down here is the Leviathan regular toe biter. And ancient pond jockeys, which is just a copy and paste. If you make a greenhouse inside the greenhouse, then you explode. You're under the ground, aren't you? Right here. Scooty, the best build is this right here. 2-piece Northern Scorpion, Praying Mantis Vest, Night Stalker's Bane. We're going back to basics. But I do know they're adding more stuff into the Abyss later on down the track, probably at 1.0. What would be down here? I don't know, probably more story stuff. Trying icebreakers. I think, yeah, the icebreakers are such a strong weapon. Like the old best build videos still work for that certain biome. But I think we've removed the black ant from the best build. Whee! Get me up, get me up, get me up. Nice. When you run with the Northern Scorpion set, Wolf Daggers, you can rock any weapon you feel like. Literally that, so long as you have the Axel Venom, or your weapon does Venom, you can rock anything you want. I'm gonna ping this location because I can't, okay, I'm almost there. Any ice arrows? What do you mean? We got minty arrows.
ready to break up a sweat?
The Axel Venom trinket, this one here, Night Stalker's Bane. Alright chat, this is the only toe biter Leviathan in the game. Outside of the Papa. This is it right here. Ow. This is it. You got an ice staff but no arrows? We have minty arrows, my friend. Ow. winter all of a sudden, she says. Why does bro fart? He burps, actually. There we go. The one and only Toebiter Leviathan, dead. Yeah, I agree. I feel like... I think I wrote this to the devs as well, but I feel like this biome had so much missed potential. Like, the very first time you explore, you're always on your toes, being like, oh, there's gonna be a giant creature that's gonna pop out and get me, but that just never happens.
This bug's a natural athlete.
I caved. I'm bringing this buggy. What's the best DPS build as of right now? You want to rock 2 pieces of the Northern Scorpion and 1 piece Mantis. And that's it. Any weapon works. Oh, and make sure you have the Night Stalker's Bane trinket. Whoa! D-Tech. Well, someone wanted to know where a toenail was? One's right here, my friend. Boom. Oh, it's gone. There it is. There's no arrows that have this slow effect on enemies the Ice Staff has. What are you talking about, Keaton? The minty arrows deal chill, which slow their movement speed. And minty arrows for the debuff. Yes. 1 piece Black Ant. I don't think Black Ant's that good anymore. It's not that... I don't think it ever was strong. How do you unlock the Abyss gear? You need to find all of the underwater chips. Every single underwater chip. I take this off. Wouldn't 3-piece Mantis be better? I mean, I've never liked rocking an entire set bonus. But if you want survivability, then go Mantis, because that's just free healing. Icicles are still good, yeah. I don't think any weapon has been massively nerfed.
Shoot! Too much, too fast.
All the other best builds still work. Has anyone figured out the triple dash while underwater? I think that's bugged right now. Better than Toebiter Scythe. I would say it's situational.
Chop, chop.
It's a very situational, Why are the pond jockeys pissed at me for? And why do they do so much damage? It makes no sense. Ow. Why do they deal so much damage? Why do they have so much health? It doesn't make sense. Ow. Brother. Are we for real? Jesus Christ. There's 3 of them. Absolute nuisance. Oh, let me use my crossbow that does no damage. Bang. Toe Tickler, you want to fight him at all, or like, nah? I can't even loot him. He's too high in the air. Ugh. I can't get it. Northern Scorpion Trinket, what should you change? The only thing you need to change, Logan, is honestly the Black Ant to be one more Scorpion. And you're good.
Let's go find a totem.
On jockeys are just... What a waste. What a waste of space. They are tanky for no reason, they deal too much damage for no reason, and they only drop algae, meat, and that's it. That's all they do. There's no reason for them to be aggressive. I think it's just they're bugged somehow. Why are ancient ones even in the game? Because they're down in the abyss, and they've been in the abyss for way longer than the other ones. I'm still in the abyss. Oh, I'm over here now. Okay. Burgle, I found you a new bard.
There it is. Burgle, I found you a bod.
I feel like they added ancient pond jockeys just for more creatures to be in the abyss. Like, genuinely. Yeah, Northern Scorpion Trinket works completely fine. Yeah, the pond. Yeah, teenagers always poured the what are they even called in real life? Like little monkeys, sea monkeys, into the pond. They need to add some beetles. I think the next update they're adding beetles. Like the next major update. What weapon enhancement do you rock with that build? What do you mean weapon enhancement? Like what elemental path I go down? Mertine or Natural Explorer in the Abyss? I think Natural Explorer. Because Abyss, you don't swim in the Abyss, you walk. I would go just one fresh, one spicy, one sour. For any weapon. It would be nice if your buggies could wander around your base. I mean, you technically can. But you have to have them equipped. Leeches were in the files. I know they were in the game files for Grounded 1. Honestly, if they removed the pond jockeys and added leeches in the Abyss, would be better, but then it wouldn't make sense for leeches to be in the Abyss. Silverfish were also in the game files for the, what's it called? The Undershed for Grounded 1. Why does this use durability?
That's the stuff.
Why does that use durability? Oh boy. Ancient leeches. No, we are not doing ancient leeches. Wouldn't it be weird for leeches to be in a park pond? I mean, not really. My overall opinion of the Abyss update, I think it's a I think it's like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. Like, it's good to explore, but once you've explored it, I don't see any use for you going back down in this biome. Outside of collecting raw science. So it's similar to Grounded 1. Instead of it being raw science, it's instead of being muscle sprouts, sorry. It's raw science.
Ready to roll. That'd be handy charging into the paint.
Are there leeches in modern day English City Pond? I don't know. What passive setup would you do? I would just rock, to be honest. I got no mutations equipped. That's awesome. Cardio Fan, Natural Explorer, Coup de Grace, and Trapper People if you have it. I think I want to kill some scorpions. So we got water striders. Electric eels. No combat passive. They're always active. Passives are always active. So every single mutation you see here is active right now, besides the ones that are locked. They're set in Texas. I would have no idea when they're set in.
I feel invincible.
Combat mutations, I mean, you don't really need any. Frenzy doesn't really work. Ambush you can use. Guard Dog. Pheromone Shot is mid. Blazing Belcher, I don't think that works right now. I don't think the Blazing Belcher works properly. Why is there a butterfly down here? Diva, that is the worst joke I've ever heard. I don't want to hear you say that joke ever again.
A little talent scouting.
Oh. Hey. Oh no, you got this stupid modifier, but thankfully it's hitting the ceiling. Worst modifier of all time, spitting out their element. And especially for chill, you instantly freeze. Quite possibly the worst mutation. I don't mind the summoning one, like that's fair enough, but just the spitting out that attack, man. There's a Brook Hollow Park IRL in Texas. Nice.
Hop on home. Let's go.
Oh, nice. We got Trapper People 3. I mean, I don't think because there's Brook Hollow Park in Texas means this game's set in Texas. I looked at the pot of boiling water and said to it, "Goodbye, water, you will be missed." Wouldn't it be goodbye, water, you will be, steam? Bro just searched up funniest jokes on planetearth.com. Where is it, Brook Hollow Park in Texas? Because, chat, I'm not gonna say it. But Travis loves his ribs. That's all I'm gonna say. He loves his baby back ribs. Oh hey, dead body. Is none of the tier 4 armor viable? I mean, it is viable, but I just don't see any use for the armor. Like,
Let's go.
oh, hey, got bricks in here. The armors work, but they're only strong if you have the entire set bonus equipped. And I don't really enjoy doing, like, going for a full set bonus. You're welcome, Spider.
Find something to web up.
Texas barbecue, best barbecue. Holy washed. Wait, the Scorplings do that attack as well? I didn't even know that. Come on, Travis, where's your stream? I'm waiting for your stream. Also, a great little fun fact for everybody. If you did not know, if you realize why ticks just spawn out of nowhere, the ticks live inside the creature. Isn't that cool? Everyone, give me like a very informative, like, ooh, and then ah, like you're learning something. I want everyone to be amazed right now. Ooh, thank you, Logan. See, Logan gets it, chat. Logan gets it. I love this chat. I actually love this chat. Amazed, 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 amazed.
Bad hits there, bub.
Okay, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get out of here. Don't wasps chase you forever? I lied. Okay. Also, chat, I'm gonna tell you something really funny. Alright. We know who the mysterious stranger is. We love you, C. Diddy. Thank you, Logan. We know who the stranger is, chat. And we're gonna debunk it right now. Okay, I can't. But the more you know. Monkey, I love that reference. This is bugged right now. This is meant to be the cutlass. The cutlass says it's forged from Wendell Tully's toenail. So the stranger has been in Tully's backyard. Now, there was a 15 in Grounded. I think they're dead. But have you thought that the 15 could have been one of these students right here? I think it's this person right here. I genuinely think it's this person right here. Because in the Abyss, there are two there's two, what's it called? There's two sunken earrings down there. Let's have a look. Let me go to the Abyss, Sights and Wonders. The Abyss. We see a sunken earring. And there's another one somewhere in the bayou, I think. Or is it Skunk Pond? Let's have a look. Or is it in Gnarly Bark? No, it must be in the bridge. Here it is. Here's the second one. And why do these earrings look so familiar? I wonder. I wonder. Charlotte Kelly's signature look. Okay, well that's just ruined my theory. But if you look at the back, right here, right? This person. If you look, okay, if you look at the back, we see a name, Victoria Brown. Right? Nose is getting blocked because it's getting cold. It's almost 3 in the morning. Victoria Brown, right? In the Abyss, there is a student library card named Victoria Brown. Right? So this person here is Victoria Brown, and her card and her earrings are in the Abyss. This is also a picture of her, I'm pretty sure. We can see she's rocking the same-ish clothing. Got jeans on. I'm pretty sure this is her as well. She's marked her face out. Fair enough. There's a dog named Bandit. The mysterious stranger had an orc wolf spider named Bandit. I'm telling you. This person here, or one of these people here, is the mysterious stranger. Now I want you all to be like jaw dropped onto the floor, being like, what? And also, Victoria. Victoria Violet. Violet. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Bandit died. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, chat. W theories spoiler. I'm sorry. Okay. Is there anything else we need to like debunk here? Nope. See, and then she wrote us all a letter. But where was she in the first game? I don't know. She might have been in the backyard. Where's the stranger at? See? Right here. He's got a scabby from the first game. Marcel, thank you for subbing, my friend. Employee 555. I don't think she's that employee. Also, her hair is very long and braided because she's been shrunken down for years. Ever think about that? And then the masked fighter is her again. Ow. I don't think it's employee 555. Because she's never been down in the abyss. If I'm not mistaken. Why is she blonde? Raw science or something. She probably got experimented on. No, I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. Sorry, chat, you have to figure this out when an update comes out. Sorry. You'll have no idea what I'm talking about. Silkford, they have no idea. Oh, you know, right? Yeah, Silkford knows. Chat doesn't know. And now chat's gonna beg for me to tell him, and then I'm not going to cave in.
Let's find something to web up. I'm webbed.
I didn't even hit you, my guy. It was Silkford. Attack him, not me.
That's the orgy
Don't stop spoilers now. It's not even a spoiler because it's just a theory. A game theory. Might need to get the game theorist on this.
This bug's a natural athlete.
And he'll be like, this is the person. Have another look, shall we? Have another look. I mean, let's be real. There has to be a way for her hair to change color. Right. These guys are dead. Rest in peace. It's gotta be. Actually, Logan. Guys, wait, I think Sloane might be evil. You're telling me that we thought Sloane was the good guy and the stranger was the bad guy, but actually the stranger was helping us the entire time by getting us stronger and posing as a threat so we keep digging and going further? No way. Yeah, so Wendell got reasoned because he was old. But they haven't found out, they don't know what happens when a teenager ages while being shrunken, right? Maybe she's stressed. So think about it. They only know the effects of raisoning on the adults because they're adults. Yeah, this is getting very loud. I can't even talk to my chat without being interrupted. But what if the effect of being raisined for a teenager is when you're aging, your hair turns white? And the pigment in her hair has disappeared. Also, does this work? Does this make me go underground?
About being small.
We all know the Masked Ranger is actually a legitimate love child of Sloane and Schmecter. No. Oh no, they fixed it. Or did they? No way, the stranger was the good guy? I'm telling you. I know, you might be shocked. But she was the good guy.
Scoping out the competition.
What effects do you have, my friend? You got double lifesteal, that's fine. No cap, thanks for subbing, my friend. It is cap. God, this build's so good. You're gonna die to Venom. What if you are the masked stranger? That would be crazy. This is a massive plot twist. What's this thing that's glowing? No, I'm not gonna do members only live stream. What am I doing? I got it. The red hair is fake. Her blonde hair grew out because no red dye in the park. That's actually Fivehead. Messy Bacon Man might be onto something. Grounded developers, we're on to you. Alternate timelines? I don't think the remixer is going to be lore accurate. Because if the remixer was lore accurate, then we wouldn't be in the right timeline, because I would be in like alternate reality like 1000 at this point from the first game. And it's crazy to think, if you go into New Game Plus and Grounded 1,
Ready to break up a sweat.
the teen's parents would have no idea where their child went. They'd be missing forever. They're just in an alternate reality. The Masked Stranger was the friends we made along the way. The friends we made along the way was the Masked Stranger herself. Yes, there will be New Game Plus, but I don't think it'd be canon to the story. Well, they'll go, it was all a dream. What if she's the first attempt at ogre enhancement on a human? I'm not sure. I don't know about that one. So the teens would exist in alternate reality that the main ones went to? Yeah, so they'd be like a duplicate of themselves. Why is she thirsty for Willow though? What do you mean she's thirsty for Willow?
8 legs become 10.
She probably just enjoys how, like, critical thinking and sassy she is. Secret storage. Didn't see a thing. Also, I'm telling you, chat right now. Next update, next major update is going to be about here. Going to cut off about here. We'll have this part to explore. This will be like the new area. Have this part here being the new area, and then the playground. 1.0 is going to be here. We're going into that shed. We're going to find stuff out, and then the very end, the final mission, we'll have to go back to the Billy Hog cart. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. We also have no idea why Wendell went rogue. I mean, we do know why. He was controlled by someone. I'm missing a few molars, I think. I'm missing that one. I haven't collected that one yet. But I believe I've got all of them. Yeah, we'll just talk about that wave. The card. Victoria. Victoria Brown. Final mission is a hot dog eating contest. Could you imagine? Travis would absolutely decimate in that challenge. I mean, who doesn't like a good hot dog? Okay, what was I gonna do? Sleep. Daytime. How much have I missed? Lynx. You've missed so much. In the sandbox, it'll be ant lions. Maybe... I don't even know what they're gonna add. Because we're getting to the stage now where all the new creatures added in the updates are going to be brand new. The only creatures we're missing are the roly-polies, black ox beetles, black widows, ant lions, fire ants. I think it's just a 5, right? Ladybird larva as well. I guess if you want to count duplicates. Ladybird larva, that's 6. What else was in grounded? What else was in grounded 1? What other creatures were there? Meaty gnats, get that out of here. That's it, right? I'm gonna double check this. I think that's it. Scarabs. Okay, Mr. Scarabs. Moths. Moths, that's right. That's 7. Dust mites, that's 8. Termites, we know they're coming. Ladybird, that's 9. That's 9 creatures left. I didn't include termites because termites are coming. Wendell, shut up, Travis. Shut up. Everything's gonna ban him because they all tabbed. Did you say widows? I believe this update here is going to have widows. Would it make sense for widows to be in a tree though? Baby ant? Those are from ant queens. We know the ant queens are dead. Yeah, the red ant queen and black ant queen have died. So I think over here. Like, there has to be something here. Can I go past this line? Oh, I can. Nice. Let's chuck on some tunes. I've got a feeling. Oh wait, Travis, they removed the wood thing in here. Anyway, I believe there has to be some sort of like a new spider in here or something. Scarab beetles might be here. This is the playground. It's not loaded in because we're in photo mode. There has to be something over here. Gotta be something. Nothing.
We could base the whole sport on this.
Moths are coming back. Yeah, they were in the Toxic Tangle update, but they haven't been shown yet. Oh, we got Black Widow. That's gonna happen. I'm saying. Yeah, so what's that? Scarabs is 9. The border of the map to the right is still all blocked off. It's the map edge before it wasn't in previous updates. That's because that's the pond. Well, that's the water. I can fly my way over. Also over here, a fence broke because of the explosion from the intro cinematic. I believe we'll have to go through here and then go to the back. There's gonna be a back entrance to the shed. That's where the explosion happened. So, not sure what that entails, but I believe this is all meant to be water. Because there's a drain here that's clogged. And technically, this is all meant to be like a river. Those were restrooms. Doesn't look like a restroom to me. I mean, they can always change it, you know. The explosion was raw science related, 100%. If we map out where the abyss is on the map, I mean, I don't think this is going to be accurate whatsoever. But the raw science is over here. Next to the Billy Hog cart. I'm telling you! I'm telling you!
Get off it.
Also, something I should not show you guys, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Look at these sunken pipes, right? You can actually go in them. Whoa! If you go in them... Oh. Right, you go in the pipes. Oh, wait, you can't get through there. Wait, why can't I get through the other one? Wait, what? Doesn't let me through. I can no-clip, but there's a whole area that's not in there. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm showing you. Look. Whoa! There's a whole area right there. Can I get free cam back, please? Free cam? I'm on my buggy. You didn't see nothing. Oops, you good, bro? Oops, you good, bro? Yo, what's up? Did I just break my game? Nice. Will the blueberry monster make an appearance? I don't think so. What? Pipes are hollow? Brook Hollow Park. Pipe Hollow Park. The photo mode I have is the Tinker Tools, so it allows me to just have no range on my photo mode, which is honestly so good when it comes to making thumbnails. Because having that radius is just so annoying. Can I go over the roadmap? I've already gone over the roadmap before. Or very briefly. We can do that again. Obsidian, that's the career program. Entertainment. Is it in community? That's the forums. Is it support? View the Grounded 2 website. Thank you. roadmap. Can I show you guys this? Oh, here's the roadmap right here. Alright, so we have... Stop looking at my embeds up here, guys, and stop looking down here. We're looking at the roadmap, okay? Eyes up here. Eyes up here. Alright. Into the Abyss, we know all this stuff. We have seen it. Korean and traditional Chinese are now in the game. Fantastic. The next update, the fall update, is going to be around Halloween, I would like to say. And this is going to include the Rotting Woodpile, Scabby 2K flavor scheme, so you can change the color of your Scabby 2K. Tato Beetle Buggy, no one cares about that. Termites, obviously the termite armor set is going to be a thing. Probably a termite spear, maybe. I'm guessing a termite spear, or maybe even a termite bow. That'd be pretty cool. And the yoking press. There's going to be a new building set that's community wanted. It cannot be ash. It might be bark or something. I'm not sure. And then this creature here is I think it's a boss, right? It's a community wanted boss. And from the last community asked boss, it was King Dozer. I believe it's going to be the Dragonfly. Well, I think Paralyzer said it was the Huntsman Spider or something. I'm not sure about that. I mean, it would make sense. Because it's near the trees. Dual-wield termite axes. True. Termite King and Queen. I don't think there are termite queens, are there? And the winter update, salty. New buggies, so there's going to be multiple buggies. There's going to be a new boss. More new creatures. There's going to be tier 4 Omni Tool, so there's going to be the tier 4 hammer. And that's it. I believe Ash, Cement, and Ash buildings are going to be in here. And then for the future, it's going to be the Abyss is going to be expanded. More buggies, more buggy progression, buggy customization, more creatures, more bosses, more colossus, new weapons and armor, just the basic stuff, new building stuff, base moving. I believe this was like on the roadmap for this update, and then a bunch of text, and that's it. That's the roadmap. The Termite King? I don't think the Termite King will be a boss. I really hope they don't do that. They'll be like, oh, the Rotting Woodpile. Hehe, it's the Termite King. Because the Rotting Woodpile is just this spot right here. Like, the Woodpile, I'll actually go over to it right now. The Grounded series lack flies.
Doesn't beat Grandma's recipe, but it's close.
I can understand that. Why are there no flies in trash bins? We'll never know.
That's the stuff. This bug's a natural.
Active Mutation 2.0 is gone. I don't know why. I don't see what Active Mutation 2.0 would be. Like, to be completely honest, Active Mutations 2.0, what would that do? You see what that they added? Yes, Playgrounds added a bunch of like custom presets and stuff. They haven't added any of the new armors or any of the new creatures. But you can do custom mixes and whatnot now, which is pretty cool. It's glass? What's glass? Where am I going? This is a different world to my other world that I built a base in here, by the way. You actually can't build in here no more. They don't let you build in research bases anymore. The devs hate us. Base building in the title? I got sidetracked. Look what's under the map. I was meant to like test out a build for a little bit and then do some base building, but I have to leave that for the next stream because I've actually had a lot of fun just chatting. Yes, repairing the mix is bugged right now. It'll be fixed sometime this week, I hope. Yeah, let's head over to the wood pile, shall we? Buggy only challenge.
Bit over eager, are we?
Where's the wood pile? Right here. This here is going to be the next update. This little proximity. You can barely see because it's. Can I go? Yeah. This is it. This is the entire woodpile right here. Very small, to be honest. There's a exit out, I believe, at the top up here. Where's the exit? Maybe it's blocked off. But right now, if I destroy this, I can walk inside of it. There's sour candies in here and whatnot, but that's been in the game since before the garden. There was an exit. There's an exit somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Here's the exit right here. So maybe this leads to a boss or something? I'm not sure. Maybe it would go deep. I don't think I saw anything that made it go deep. But I could be wrong. But yeah, this, I feel like you can walk up here and you're in. Unless they add, because if you didn't know, there's a giant underground system of an anthill at the entrance at the oak tree. Unless they add that as well, I feel like the content for the next update is going to be so small for things to actually explore. And there's also an entrance at the top up here. Maybe there's a way to get up here, and you can go over here, and you can walk this way or something. I'm not sure. But it's a little bit weird why they're updating this right now instead of this being in the garden or something. I feel like, if anything, this wood pile should have been moved down here somewhere. Let's be honest. Or maybe they're going to do that. Maybe they're going to have a small wood pile here and a bigger one down here, which is why they've made this area slightly bigger. Meat shield and buff lungs and Daredevil's coming back. No, do not bring them back. If they unnerf Axle armor, I don't know why they nerfed the crit. That makes no sense. I think the game right now needs bosses. We have 2 replayable ones. Axle's repetitive and Doze is very resource intensive. Doze is also a very boring boss. Like, I don't think Dozer is a very interesting boss to fight. Two different termite colonies? Hey man, I'm not sure. That could be an abandoned one, because it said the rotting wood, right? Rotting means no one's home. Did my stream crash? Am I good? Everything just blacked out. Did my stream crash? I think I'm good though. Type 1 in chat if I'm still here. Type 1's in chat. No, I'm good. Okay. I'm good. Okay. Thank you, chat. 1s and 2s, 2s and 1s. 6, thank you. Yeah, Dozer is very big. I think they should scale Dozer down slightly. And we should be good. 6, 7, 8. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this thing on? the Fisher. But why is that here? You're telling me the entire park has this raw science in it? I don't even know where Dozer is. He's in the garden, so you want to go over to this part of the garden right here next to the wheelbarrow. There is a hole right here. Can you bring Mosquito Buggy for us? Please talk to the devs. I can talk to the devs right now if you really want me to. But I think they said if they would bring a flying buggy, it would be near the end of 1.0. Because once you have a flying buggy, it just trivializes just walking everywhere. Death by ant devouring. When you repair the mixers, do the naturally occurring mysterious stranger raids come back? Yes, so the stranger raids are always going to be a thing now. I can actually show you. The way stranger raids work now is you need to piss off the stranger 3 times by either completing a mixer, by disabling a transmitter, or killing an orc creature. Rich Over Maya, thank you for the goat. I appreciate that. 1,000 jewels. Does anyone know how much 1,000 jewels costs? Because I hope it's not a lot. I really hope that's not like a crazy donation, and I'm just like, thank you very much. I have no idea what that is, because I don't. Where's the mixer? Okay, the way stranger raids work now is you need to kill creatures. Or creatures.
You're good at pissing me off.
And one really easy way to start it, by killing orc weevils around the mixers. Like 10 Australian dollars. Well, thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. If I do it again, she should get pissed off at me again. Okay, I lied. I just lied straight to your face, everyone. But yeah, I would recommend not killing the orc weevils if you don't want to get raided by the stranger. Let the orc weevils kill themselves by blowing up in game. $15? Interesting. Well, thank you for the 15, my friend. So if that was $15 American or something, then that's like what? 20 Australian? So thank you for that. I appreciate that. I want to read this. I don't think I've actually read these before. Look natural. Smile. Pretend there's nothing wrong. No 4-syllable words. Be just so glad to be here. All strangers your friends. If things go bad, fake a heart attack. Okay, bro. What does this say? That's just a back end. Start with nice crap, look normal. Don't forget we are all here because of Ominent. All of us. As soon as Burgle wraps, it will... something. Wrap up. Got it? Fireworks. So this was planned, right? This ceremony thing was planned. I think they were trying to kill the teens. And this one says, please help me, I'm being controlled or something, right? Yeah. Please help me. I am being controlled. Led. We find out the mysterious stranger. We didn't find out exactly, but we have an idea of who she is, yeah. I think custom games should be fixed. I don't know when it'll be fixed. Because I know the developers have like a spreadsheet and the highest priority is at the top and the lowest is at the bottom. The custom game mode being in medium difficulty, always, will be down near the medium to low end of the priority. Compared to like the genuine gathering ant loot luck bug, that's being fixed tomorrow or whatever it is. 20,000 gems is $350. If anyone donates that to me, I will.
This bug's a
I was gonna say oil up, but that's not happening. We're doing that at 100k subs. Why do we call her V? Is it just because we all know for sure about her? Jewels are from the mobile app. Thank you, Kadeen. Or Keaton, sorry. Well, her name's Violet or Victoria. Yes, they're fixing the ant loot thing. Say it ain't so. I messaged Options about it and he said, "Guess I'm working early tomorrow." And I quote, Options is the lead QA guy. So he does bug fixes and whatnot. Yeah, this ogre guy respawned. Nice. Is a PS5 version buggy? I'm not sure. Sorry if I hit my mic there. I don't know. I'm not sure.
going it without you.
Is Mysterious Strange the NPC who gives you the quest from the start? No, that's Sloane. She's the head of Ominent now. She's like Schmector. I'm so interested to see how the story's going to play out because if you think about it, nothing of the story has really done anything from the garden and this update, story-wise. Like, you take out the stranger in the lab. He says Dr. Tully's waiting for her, right? That's a big story. Then we go to the greenhouse to get Burgle's chip and grow a tree. Fair enough. Then we go to the pond and get Burgle's body and discover raw science. That seems like a lot more than the garden. But I still feel like we're missing so much lore. And we're halfway into the development of Grounded 2. Or a roundabout.
8 legs become 10.
What if Sloane is Schmector and he's wearing someone's skin? I don't think they would do that. They better not do another, like a Java-matic thing. Actually, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna have some sort of event in the Billy Hog Cart being like, "Oh, quick! You need to defend. You got to defend these valves, otherwise the entire park is going to blow up because of the raw science explosion or whatever. It's up to you now, Hoops. I'm Sloane and I'm the bad guy, but
You earned it.
the entire park's gonna blow up." Bro, chillax. Get back here. Get over here. Quick, Hoops, defend the creatures from the infused ogre creatures. Dude, this build's ridiculous. Goddamn. Modules are in all the corners of the park. Man, I'm telling you, if they do like a Schmector robot boss fight, or like an actual decent robot boss fight, I'll be happy. I will be completely happy. Quick, Oops, dual barrel roll. I get that reference. Not many people in chat probably would. How do the ogre weaknesses and resistances work? Okay. So it's not going to be like if they're spicy infused, fresh is going to work against them. It's actually sour. And then if they're sour, it's spicy. And if it's spicy, it's sour. And if they're fresh, it's sour. Star Fox 64. I think I just confused the hell out of chat. How do I explain this? Do I need to pull up Microsoft Paint? Alright. Okay. Spicy. Fresh. Oh, that's sour. This is spicy. Okay. It goes like this. I think. So sour is weak to fresh. No, I did it wrong. What is it? I forgot. Oh damn it. I'm a great content creator. I know what I'm doing. Where are the ogres? I have to scroll so far down. Sorry, I did this wrong. Let me go back. Pokemon rules, right? Yeah, okay, so if they're fresh. If they're fresh, they're going to be weak to sour. Right? If they're fresh, you want to use a sour weapon. If they're sour, you want to use a spicy weapon. And if they're spicy, you want to use a fresh weapon. Everyone in chat go, ooh, aha, like you're learning. So I had it the wrong way around. I had, oh no, I still had it right. But yeah. So if it's fresh, use a sour weapon. If it's sour, use a spicy weapon. But if you want to use a sour weapon into a fresh, I think it's like 50% resistant. So there you go. We're learning today, chat. We are actually learning something. Isn't learning fun? The more you know. They don't really explain that, I don't think, right? Do they? No, they don't really show it off. Sour beats fresh, and then it's going to be ruined once it adds salty. But I have a feeling salty is going to just increase. It's going to be an amplification. Bulbasaur weak to Charmander. That's right. Think of Pokemon. You found a nickel in your beard. How? So I don't think they're going to make salty. I think salty is going to be just an increase. Also, Closer, thanks for subbing, my friend. Yeah, salty is going to be like an amplification, so once you fill out the enemy's salt bar, they'll take increased elemental damage. What are shock ogres weak to? What do you mean? So yeah, salt's coming back, but it's not going to be like a... If you fill out their salt bar, it's going to do something. It's going to increase elemental stuff. Is your build better than full toe biter armor plus scythe, or you didn't compare? I didn't compare. But let me have a look. Yeah, shock is a buff. Bro, get out of here. This build is crazy. What does Pucker do? So it makes you take 25% increased damage, I believe. It increases the damage you take. Oh, that's right. Go check the wiki. The Toe Biter Armor. The armor set increases your slashing damage by 5%, stacking up to 3 times. And it resets upon being hit. So, if you use the Toe Biter Armor set, you gain 5% more damage, but if you get hit, it resets. With this armor, the second you hit something with venom, you're instantly getting 10% extra damage. Is there a grounded to wiki? Yes, there is. This is where I found... This is more stuff you go ooh and ah about, chat. This is all the armor for the wiki, all the weapons. So for the armor here, the Toe Biter armor, opportunistic parry, you can probably barely see because I'm on 2k. Opportunistic parry, perfect blocks have a 25% chance to increase the stun of your next melee attack by 6%. That's what the piece effect does. The sleek effect increases the buff of the parry by 4%. So it's like what, 29%. And then the set bonus, you can see the set bonus there. And then for this armor set, perfect blocks inflict 8 shock damage. Right now, I don't think any of the strange weapons you can't click on, but they should be updated soon. So yeah. Thank you, chat. Thank you for all the flowers and roses you just threw at me. I appreciate that. What would we do without Dinky? You probably have a perfectly normal life. We can't use Supreme upgrades yet? No, we can't. Just an easier way to get upgrade rocks. I believe we need to use the yoking press for that. Thank you, Thrasher. Bro, stop humping my Weaver. So once I do some venom on him, I get bonus damage. And PP Cream. Thank you for subbing, my friend. You have a very interesting name. My base is located right here on the map. I'll zoom out. In the ceremony area, right below the statue outpost. In this puddle of water. There are mosquitoes that spawn here, which is why I put a spike strip down so they instantly die. And there's a mosquito that spawns here now. The one thing I hate about this game is there are so many cool locations with water, like even over here, but mosquitoes just always spawn there. It is so annoying, like here. That's such a cool location. Mosquitoes spawn there. There's the only good location, there's another location that has mosquitoes. Up here. Great location. Mosquitoes spawn there. Do I have a catchphrase? Yo, it's me, Sidinky. That's my catchphrase. Where am I moving my base? I don't know. I'll go figure that out next stream. I don't know. I kind of don't want to be... I was thinking maybe up here. Because you can actually build up here. Maybe even in the birdhouse. Maybe even out front of this outpost here at Gnarly Bark. That's kind of central. Kind of. Catchphrase. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I can't... Maybe I do an underwater base. Maybe I do an on-water base. I'm not sure. It's just like gonna be a pain to get in and out. But we do have PTS systems now, so... Your build is rogue, so I can use prep people more effectively, right? Yes. Yes, you can. On top of the pergola? In fact, that's a boring spot. Dan, thanks for subbing, my friend. Why did I say that's a boring spot? I just completely shat on your idea. I didn't mean that. I feel like that's an annoying spot to build, because you'll need to get up and down with zip lines. I don't know. Like even here, this has got water here. Really nice spot. Mosquitoes. Maybe over here. I really enjoyed this biome here. In the bridge area. So maybe in here somewhere. I don't know. Maybe in here somewhere. Not sure. On top of the greenhouse. Bro is not Imcade. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna call it there. That was a really great stream. I really enjoyed that one. Much better than my last one. And hopefully you can see that in the reflection from this stream and the last. Yeah. Is there a new dupe glitch? There is a new dupe glitch. And Hypernog will show you that new dupe glitch later. I know how it works. I'm not going to tell you how it works because he's waiting for the devs to. He's waiting so it can not get instantly patched. But yeah, the new dupe glitch. I'm not going to say anything actually. I'm not going to say nothing. So you have to wait and see. Why can't we build in the barn? I'm not sure. Might be fixed in a later update or a later hotfix. But yeah, on jockeys are annoying. Anyway, I'm going to stop getting sidetracked. Thank you all for watching today's stream. I really do appreciate it. We'll see an image of this red ant. This is you here, chat. This is you guys right here. You're just wandering through, having a great time, inspecting everything. Then oh, he's just looking at his dead brother. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Slash dupe me. No, Travis. No. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. I really did enjoy it. I'll be back. I'm not exactly sure when, but I'll definitely be back streaming once more. Probably doing a pond base or something like that. We'll make a new base. I appreciate all the kind messages, all the subscribers. We got a ton of subs in this one stream. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for the donations or the what are they called? The bits, the gems. I don't know what they are, but yeah. Thank you guys for that, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next stream or video. Yeah.